Welcome back to Great Day. It is back to school time, but this year is going to be so different. Many students will be forced into online education, bringing stress and changes for them, their parents, teachers, and school officials. So what are some ways that you can help your children cope with the stress and better adapt to this big change? Joining us now is Dr. Alok Trivedi. He is a health, human behavior, and national stress reduction expert. Doctor, we're so happy to have you with us today. And you have 5 tips to help kids cope with the stress of online learning. What are some of those tips?
Yeah, thanks. Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. One of the things that I recommend people is that, make sure that your children have social interaction, even in a digital platform. Use platforms like Zoom, use, FaceTime, whatever it is. Let them talk and vent to their friends about the challenges that they're having in their environment today. The other thing I tell people is that we got to make sure that we keep this whole thing in perspective for them, because the way that they think is very different than an adult does. So they're just looking for safety and security. And if they feel threatened, then their stress and anxiety levels are going to go up. So you got to keep this whole thing in perspective and make sure we're telling them to find a lot of the benefits that are happening and the opportunities that they're getting right now. That's a couple at the moment. The other thing I also tell parents to do is to make sure that you hear them out. Right? It's so often that we as parents want to share with them or just tell them what to think. But it's important for them to be felt heard and hear them out in that capacity so they can express themselves and let a lot of that stress and anxiety dissipate inside of them.
And then another thing, we still have to have some fun in our lives, right?
Yeah, here's the interesting thing with fun, right? Laura, it's like they don't have their buddies to go kick the soccer ball around with or, throw the baseball or whatnot right now. So we have to take that role. And I think it's good for parents at some level. They get to go back and be a kid for a little bit and get some exercise at the same time. And the other thing I tell people is make sure that you think about the future and you talk to them about the future in a positive way that it's going to come back to some sense of normal, whether it is what it's going to be, what it used to be, or whatnot. Just let them know that the future is safe. That's the key behind it.
And we appreciate all those tips. I'm about to become a step parent, so I am going to go back to this segment several times over the next few weeks. Doctor, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We will also post this segment on our website, kmov.com/greatday, following the show.